I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Story Chronicles. Hello and welcome back to Story Chronicles. I am your host, Lucy, and thank you for checking out our platform of audio storytelling. And as always, we hope you enjoy and keep coming back for our monthly episodes. So make sure you add us and subscribe so that you can continue hearing some of the stories we have coming to tantalize your eardrums. So without further ado, we're ready to share with you a brand new show. And it's called A Father's Plea. And you heard it here on Story Chronicles. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Story Chronicles.
You know, my mom used to tell me that children are God's gift, a heritage, a reward that'll be accounted as blessings. And even though I knew what she meant, I really didn't understand until the birth of my daughter. For every man that stepped up to their responsibilities, who enjoyed, celebrated, supported, honored, and loved. For every man who just wanted to be there, no matter how hard it gets, please don't give up. My name is James Weathers, and this is the story of a father's plea.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Cole residing. All participants and observers remain standing until the judge is seated.
You may be seated. Members of the jury, your duty will be to determine whether both defendants, Towanda Carothers and Antonio Holms, are guilty or not guilty, based only on the facts and evidence provided in this case. You'll hear opening statements from each side to inform you, the jurors, of details regarding this case that you'll be hearing. Understand that the opening statements are only confined to facts that will be provided by the evidence and cannot be argumentative. The state prosecution has the burden of providing the guilt of the defendants beyond a reasonable doubt.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm Albers. The trial in Towanda Carothers and Antonio Holms is now underway in Carewood County, and Bird's Eye 5 takes you there.
So, we'll begin with opening statements from the state's prosecutor.
Mama,
Yeah,
it's on. Are you done?
here I come. Thank you, Shawna. Turn the volume up for me, please. Thank you. All right, Lord Father, here we go.
Look, Mama, there goes Auntie Towanda on TV.
Calvin, come sit with Granny and watch TV with me. I need you to hold my hand.
Your Honor, the state would like to call James Weathers to the stand. Thank you.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Mr. Weathers, can you state your name and relationship to the defendant for the court?
My name is James Weathers. I'm Towanda Carothers' ex-boyfriend of 3 years and the biological father of Jemeka Weathers.
And can you also state to the court when you and the defendant, Towanda Carothers, ended your relationship?
A month before Jemeka turned 3 years old, Towanda and I broke the relationship off. I had just come home from work. Jemeka's daddy's home.
What are you doing?
Where's Jemeka?
She's at my mom's.
She's been there all day?
Yeah, I dropped her off this morning.
What did you do all day? And who was that guy I saw you with?
Why? Why are you coming here asking all these questions?
What are you snapping for? I just asked a simple question.
Cuz, you're on my nerves. I'm tired of this shit. That was my man, if you must know.
You know what, Towanda? If you didn't want to be with me anymore, all you had to do was say so.
Well, I don't want to be with you anymore. Are you happy?
I was happy before you decided to cheat on me. It's cool, though.
I'll get my things.
Don't bother. I sent them to your mother's house.
You what? What the hell happened to you?
Ugh, get over yourself, James. You knew this wasn't working, so there's no need for us to pretend like we want to be in this relationship.
Speak for yourself. I wanted to be in this relationship. We're not perfect, and we're two different personalities trying to come together. We're gonna disagree. It's a part of life.
And breaking up is a part of life, too.
So is communication.
Oh, please. I talk to you.
When? You don't talk to me. You talk at me. That's different.
I'm talking to you now, and I want this to end.
So that's how you talk to me? I see you all over another man in public.
He listens to me, which is more than I can say for you.
You know what, Towanda? Fine. I'll be over here tomorrow to pick up Jamise and take her to the zoo.
For what, James? She's only 2 years old. Why do you keep taking her to places like she knows what she's looking at?
Because I want to continue spending time with my daughter. Besides, Jamise is learning about what she's looking at. She's a big girl. She'll be 3 next month.
I know when her birthday is, James. I carried her for 9 months.
Hey, baby, is everything okay?
Who the hell is this walking in here?
I can hear you outside.
This man got a key?
I'm fine, Antonio. James was just leaving.
You got this man over my daughter?
Hey, man, chill out. I'm gonna take real good care of the ladies.
What?
Antonio.
What?
James, just leave. It's over between us. I want you out of me and my daughter's life. We don't need you.
What are you saying, Towanda? Jamise is my daughter, too. You want me out your life? That's fine. But you're not gonna keep me from my daughter. And that's on everything.
Man, you funny. You need to go head on with that bullshit and quit trying out like you're a real daddy and shit.
Antonio.
What?
Please, just let me handle this.
Man, handle it then. And hurry up and get this nigga out my house. Better make sure he leaves the key. I ain't got no money to spend on changing locks.
All right, I got it.
Wow. And this is what you want. That's the kind of man you're leaving me for? I could have slapped you around myself if that's what you wanted.
James, you just need to face facts. I'm not in love with you anymore. Antonio, he's a better man than you. I need somebody who pays attention to my needs and understands me.
You're right. You do, because I don't understand you right now. And you know what? I don't care anymore. I care about Jamise. I'll be here tomorrow to pick her up.
Your Honor, objection. Vague and irrelevance.
Your Honor, Mr. Weathers is the paternal parent, explaining to the court the key moments leading up to the timeline of events.
Overruled. I'll allow it only if it has some bearing on the truth or merits of the conclusion.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Miss Taylor, you're standing on the line. Consider this a warning.
Now, Mr. Weathers, how long have you been in Jamisa's life?
I've been in my daughter's life since the time of conception, during Tawanda's pregnancy, and by her side during my daughter's birth into this world.
And Mr. Weathers, can you also explain to the court what type of father you are?
You know, becoming a father was the most incredible experience of my life. I remember being a little nervous because I didn't have any control.
And what do you mean by you didn't have any control?
Well, Towanda was in excruciating pain, and I couldn't help her feel some kind of comfort. It was hard, but I kept reminding myself that my main job was to support her because I knew once our baby was born, it'll all be worth it.
And was that experience worth it?
Your Honor, objection. Leading in speculation.
Sustained. Miss Taylor, you won't get a second warning.
Mr. Weathers, can you recall your first outing with Jamise?
I remember the first time I held my daughter. I counted her fingers and toes to ensure they were all there because they were so tiny. She kept balling them up every time I tried to extend them. I watched her little body expand as she stretched and yawned as if she had done all the work. I remember never wanting to put her down because I didn't want to lose that moment, you know? But the nurses were saying, let us at least clean her off, Mr. Weathers. I remember thinking that was the happiest day of my life. For Jamisa's first birthday, I took her to see Elmo on Ice. She had this fantastic look of awe as she watched these plushy characters skate back and forth, singing and dancing. Towanda thought it was a waste of money and refused to go with us. She said Jamise didn't know what she was looking at, but I felt that she did. When she turned 2, I took her to see the Universal Circus. They were performing in another state. Are you sure you don't want to go to the circus with us? Charles said Angela was able to go.
And What does that mean?
Well, I figured since you and Angela are friends and she's coming, you might want to go. We can get that room at your favorite hotel.
For what, James? I don't understand why you keep trying to take her to these places. She don't know what she looking at. You doing all this driving out of state for what?
Why are you so negative lately? It's just a 4-hour drive. You know, ever since you had Jemeka, you've been acting like this.
I'm not being negative. It's just stupid to take her to all these places, wasting money on tickets, and she that young. She's not gonna remember any of that.
How am I wasting money? It's not like we can't afford it, and you don't think your daughter's worth it?
Whatever, James. Ain't you supposed to be leaving? Bye. Hello? Hey, what's up? Laying down on the couch. Yeah, I'd love to go. Okay, I'll get dressed in like 5 minutes.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Story Chronicles.